The calendar is the heartbeat of any law practice. The PIP 2010 calendar module is full-featured and has all the tools necessary to help you efficiently and effectively manage your firm's calendar. This video will provide instruction on how to use the rules-based calendaring module. There are or will be separate videos to cover the other features of the calendar module, including Overview, which covers navigation and filtering of calendar events, Add, Edit, and Delete calendar events, and the pop-up warning system. Let's take a look at the rules-based calendaring module. Open the PIP 2010 and navigate to the calendar module. At the bottom of the screen, you will see the RBC Template Manager. Click on the Templates button to access the Template Manager. Like most modules in the PIP 2010, the RBC Template Manager has two views. One, a detail view, and two, a list view. The list view can be accessed by clicking on the List View button in the top left corner of the screen. To select a template, click once on the template in the list view. Once it is selected, click on it again to navigate to the detail view. Please note, you can navigate to any other module in the PIP 2010 by using the Module Navigation menu at the top of the screen. In the detail view, let's look at the template that we created for date of loss, personal injury. The description field has the name of the template, which is used for display purposes. The description can be changed at any time without affecting the related events. Immediately below is the category field. The category is used to identify which type of calendar event this template should be used for. In this case, the template will be used when we are scheduling a date of loss for a case. You will note that the calendar categories are predefined and coincide with the calendar filter categories. The Include in Lists checkbox will make the template available to users who are entering calendar events for this category. You may want to uncheck this box if you are in the process of building an RBC template or the template is no longer used in your practice. The date description fields allow you to provide labels for the dates that are used to calculate the related events. These labels will be used to inform and direct the user to enter the appropriate dates when applying the template. In this example, which is very simple, we have three related events which represent the case review dates at 6, 12, and 18 months. All of these dates are based on the master event date, which is the date of loss. Since there are no other dates used to calculate related events, we have entered none for the secondary date. We are going to add an additional related event to this template for the 2-year statute of limitations date, which applies in the state of California for personal injury cases. To add a related event, click on the Add Related Event button in the bottom left of the screen. In the dialog box, enter a description for the California 2-year statute of limitations. This related event will be 2 years from the date of loss, so we will set this event for 729 days after the master event date. We will also mark this as an all-day event by selecting True, and we will skip the start time. The category field is very important. It will be used by the calendar event filter to hide or display the related event after it has been entered. For more information on the use of the calendar filter, please see the video entitled Calendar Overview, Navigation, and Filtering. Next, we will assign the related event to one of the staff members by choosing their initials from the pull-down menu. For the type field, we will use a shortened version of the description field. In this case, we will enter Statute of Limitations. And finally, we must add the location field. For all events that are performed in your office, we suggest using Our Office for the location field. Click on the Save button. Now let's apply this rules-based calendaring template to an event that we create for one of our cases. Navigate to the case detail screen. Make sure that you are currently viewing the case for which you want to enter a calendar event. If not, click on the Find function in the utility toolbar to enter Find mode. Type in all or part of the case name in the case name field and hit the Enter button to find your case. Click on the Calendar tab in the middle of your screen. To enter a new calendar event, click on either of the following buttons. One, at the bottom of the Calendar tab, click on the Add Event to Calendar button, or 2, click on the Calendar Event button in the Case Information box in the upper part of your screen. You will be presented with the Add Calendar Event dialog box. At the top of this dialog box, it should state, Enter Calendar Event for, and then display the name of the case to which the event will be related. The Date Start field will automatically populate with today's date, which is obtained from the operating system. However, we are going to enter the date of loss for this case, which was April 1st, 2010. This case will be used as the master date for the purpose of applying the RBC template. We will set this event as an all-day event by selecting True and enter Date of Loss in the Event Type field. For the event location, let's enter Slick Brothers Markets, for which we have a full and complete description in the location field. And while we can enter a detailed description in the description field, this event only calls for a short reference to the fact that this is the date of loss. Finally, there is no need to assign a staff member to this event. Everything that we have done up to this point was in preparation for the application of the rules-based calendaring template. The final and most important step is to select the correct category so that we can choose the correct RBC template. As you will remember, the date of loss personal injury template was categorized as special. When you click on the Save button, you will now be presented with a dialog box that informs you that an RBC template exists for the selected category, in this example the special category, and prompts you to apply an RBC template. Click Yes. You are now presented with a dialog box that shows you a list of available RBC templates in the special category. Select the Date of Loss Personal Injury template. You will also need to enter a date in the secondary date field, which has the label None. While this date may not be needed for the template, it is always required. Click the Proceed button to apply the template. This process takes a few seconds, so please be patient. When completed, a dialog box appears that informs you of the number of related events that were entered as a result of applying the template. When you click OK, you will see all the events that have been automatically calendared in the Case Calendar tab based upon the master calendar date. You will also notice that each calendar event has the appropriate calendar filter category from the template. The 2-year statute of limitations date is categorized as a statute. The 6, 12, and 18-month case reviews are categorized as to-dos. And the date of loss, which was the master event, is categorized as special. The RBC template module has 2 more special features. One, when editing a master event date, you have the option of recalculating the dates for the related events. And 2, when deleting a master event, you have the option of deleting all of the related events. Let's see these features in action. First, let's change the master event date for date of loss in our example, and watch how the related events update. Click on the Event Type field for date of loss to edit the date, and select April 9th instead of April 1st. After clicking the Save button, you are presented with a dialog box that informs you this is a master event, and asks whether you want to recalculate the related event dates. Click on Yes. You must now confirm that the master date and the secondary date are correct. This interface gives you the ability to change the secondary date, which you cannot do from the Edit Event dialog box. When the dates are correct, click on Proceed. A dialog box will inform you that the related events have been updated successfully. Click OK. You will note that all of the dates for the related events have been recalculated based on the new master event date. Next, let's delete the master event date for date of loss. The Delete button is the trash can to the right of the event. When you click on the Delete button, you will be presented with the Delete Confirmation dialog box. From this dialog box, you can choose whether to delete the master event and the related events, or the master event only. Select the Delete All button to delete both types of events. As a final note, please be aware that the features for the rules-based calendaring module are available for all event categories as follows. 1. As events related to a case, The categories are statutes, trials, appearances, arbitrations, motions, depositions, discovery to client, discovery to adversary, and special category. As events related to a contact, the only category is contacts. And for events that are unrelated to either a case or contact, the appropriate category is unique. As mentioned before, we have included a number of sample rules-based calendaring templates. Please feel free to modify the sample templates, but we encourage you to create your own templates which reflect the deadline dates and procedural rules in your own jurisdiction and field of practice.